Hello, guys. My name is Joseph AGK Oji, and tonight, the topic of our discussion is uh, exploratory data analysis. Exploratory data analysis, very important concept in descriptive statistics. Well, under descriptive statistics. Now, what do we mean by exploratory data analysis? I will be as simple as I can. When we are doing exploratory data analysis, our goal is to analyze or to examine a data set to find out, whatever information we can get from it about the data set, information about the center or the spread of the data set. And when we do exploratory data analysis, we often try to do something else that is called a five-number summary. So it's actually called five-number summary because it describes the data set using five values. The first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, minimum value, and maximum value. So you can see that there are five in number, and that's why we call it the five-number summary. Now, we also use box plot when doing exploratory data analysis. And what the box plot shows is the five-number summary. So it is a chart that we use to present the five-number summary, in a graphical form. Now, enough of the theories. Let's do a practical one by answering this question. The question says, a doctor recorded the number of patients she saw each day over a 15-day period at her medical office. The dataset are shown below. So identify the five-number summary for the dataset and construct a box plot to represent this data. Use Excel. Use Excel. Okay, so let's use Excel to do this because it make it faster for us. And believe me, it will save your life as well. Anyway, so since we're using Excel, the first thing to do under the solution is to enter this data set in Excel. That is the difficult part because when you're typing them in, you might make mistake and then it messes up all your answer. This is the place, the part you'll be very careful. Once they are in, the rest is a piece of cake for you. So I have entered the data sets in my Excel right here, as you can see from the screen. Number of patients they saw, 22, 35, all the way to so forth, 15. Then let us do the five-number summary and box plot. So that means we will calculate doing the five-number summary means that we're going to calculate the first quartile, which is the Q one. Okay, second quartile, Q2, third quartile, Q3. Then we need the maximum value, sorry, the minimum value. Then need the maximum value. Okay. Okay. So so let's do it. The first quartile will be that's this five-number summary. The command we use is this. Remember, when you're doing any work on Excel, first thing you do is to put equal sign in the cell that you'll be doing the calculations. That will put the cell in a ready mode. Put equal sign, first quartile, type in quartile. So use quartile dot exe. Okay, put parentheses, opening parentheses, then highlight the whole data set. Press the enter key. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Not enter key, sorry. Highlight the whole data set. Put comma, then type one. One for the first quartile. Then close the parentheses. Then press the enter key. 27 is the first quartile. I'm going to highlight it. Okay, second quartile, do the same thing. But this time around, you're going to use two. It's the second quartile. Quartile, as a matter of fact, when you type the quartile, the .exe will pop out. If it does, as you can see on this blue part, double click, highlight all the numbers, comma, 2 for the second quartile. Then close the parenthesis and then press enter key. That'll give you the second quartile right there. We'll highlight it. Top quartile, the same thing. Quartile, that. As a matter of fact, it already pops out. You can see .exe, opening parenthesis, and highlight all of it. Again, comma, then 3 for top quartile. Close the parenthesis, press the enter key. It's the top quartile. The minimum value, put equal sign, type MIN, and minimum will pop out. Double click, highlight all of them. Press the enter key. Give you the minimum value. I'm going to highlight this with blue, just light blue. Okay? The maximum value is the same thing, but you're going to do MAX this time. It pops out, double click, highlight all of them, comma, then no comma, just close parentheses and then press the enter key. Maximum value. So you have done all of this. Now, if you're in my class, my business statistics class, you have to do all this. It's exactly the way I did it. When I click on your answers, I will see the work that you did at the top. When I click on each answer, it will show me the work you did, so I can get a credit. Now, we answer the first part. The second part of the question says, construct a box plot for this data set. Okay? You can construct the box plot for this data set here. Just 1 minute. Let me double check. Sorry, this message just came in. Let me take care of it. 1 minute. Okay. Yep. Okay, let me see. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Yeah. Sorry about that. It's an urgent message. Anyway, we have gotten now. So now we have getting our 5 number summary: first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, fourth quartile, and sorry, minimum value and maximum value. You can see that there are 5 of them. You answer the first part. The second part is to construct the box plot. So let's do it. Highlight the data sets. Click on Insert. And you're going to choose this chart here. Click on it. Click on the drop-down menu. You'll see the box plots right here. Click on it. And that is a box plot. Now you can give it the title. This is for let me hold on. Let me get the data side again. The question again. This is for the doctors. Okay. Okay, for the doctor data sets. Okay. So this is the box plot, the box plot for the doctor's office dataset. Now we have it. We need to put the numbers like this. So we need to put this the numbers for the Q1, Q2, first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, and then the minimum and maximum. So Excel normally draw a box plot to be in a vertical form. If you manually we draw it in a horizontal form, but it doesn't matter. Give it something. So to add these numbers, just click on the plus. This is the plus sign here. So chart elements. Choose data labels. So you can see that they enter the labels. So I'm gonna delete these grid lines. Okay. So you have the data labels. I'm gonna label this X. Oh, excuse me. My mistake. All right. I did the undo and it will come back again. You can see that our first quartile here is 27. I can see it on right here. Second quartile is 31. You can see right here. Third quartile is 38. You can see right here. Minimum value is 22. You can see it right here. And the maximum is 45. You can see it right here. Now, so I'm going to can just copy this part and paste it in our solution and do the same for the box plot. And we can then deal with the interpretation of our result. Because in statistics, when you finish, you have to interpret your results. Explain what they mean, even if in the short form. Oh, give me 1 minute. I'm going to redo this again. Before I put it right there, I'm going to do something to it. Make it to be more bold. Oh, that's better. Now I'm going to copy it again. Okay, Control C, and then go over there and paste it. So you can interpret the result. Okay, the solution right there. And let me make it bigger. Okay, yep, that's better. Now to have it, next is the box plot. The box plot. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get the box plot right from here. Box and whisker plot. Click on the line and take Control C again, and I can paste it there. So I'm gonna paste the box plot here. Okay, when you look at this box plot, make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I should change the orientation of the, yep, I'm going to change the orientation of this. So the layout, make it landscape. So I can have more room, okay? Yeah. So you can see that this side from here, the right side, is stretched more on this side and this side. So I can say that it is skewed to the right. Okay, because if you turn it clockwise, you can see that this is right side. Okay, so more interpretations of this. You can see. I can write the interpretation of the result. Oh, excuse me. Interpretations. Let's see. I've already mentioned that it is that data set is skewed to the right. Okay. Now, when you look at it, you can see that the doctors typically see 31 patients. Typically, I make it, I think I can look at the box plots. The median, see, that is Q2, which is second quarter 31. So this data set tell us that the doctor, these doctors typically Uh, this doctor uh, the doctor's office typically sees around, okay, 31 patients per day, per day, which is the second quartile, second quartile, or the median, or the median. So you can see from the chart, typically 31, and here second quartile is 31. Okay. So half of the days fall between 27 and 38 patients, showing 27 and 38 patients, showing that the normal work range is 27 to 38 patients. Uh, but the lowest workload was 22 patients, you can see from here, minimum, while the busiest day has 45 patients. So, and so on and so yeah, and so on and so forth. There's many ways you can just, a journalist can write a whole article on this, but we statisticians, we don't talk too much. So I think I've given you what you need to know. And thank you for listening. Now, if you're my student, we're going to submit the Excel file. That's what I want to see, not the Word document. Thank you for listening. And once again, have a nice day or have a good night. Bye bye.